Yo, it's your boy Mark Scott, aka the Caramel Poppy, and look, Microsoft just dropped the bomb. That's it. They really just did it. The Xbox Series X is now official, and it's dropping November 10th. I don't know how to feel right now. I feel like they just kicked Sony right in a special place. And it's putting pressure on Sony now because it's like, well, here's one of our systems. Here's the price of it. But we're not going to tell you the price of the next one. Also, I don't know if the Series X is releasing the same day. But here's where things get a little. Microsoft was a little funny for this one. So, Brad Sam, honestly speaking, no disrespect to him, I don't know who he is. All I know, this man blew up on Twitter for leaking some information and renderings of the Series S. And it was going all around YouTube like at 12 in the morning. I just finished watching Power and it was just all over the place. Then this morning, Xbox dropped a video at 3:30 in the morning or 3:20. Xbox confirmed it on Twitter. So that Series S is an all-digital next-gen console, faster load times, higher frame rates, which is going to go up to 120 frames per second, richer, more dynamic worlds, next-generation gaming performance, and the smallest Xbox ever. This is from Xbox's Twitter page. It's $300, which is really cheap. Most likely it's cheaper than the PlayStation 5. It doesn't do 4K. It does 1440 at 120 frames per second. Well, that's for the games that are enabled to do 120 frames. But it has the custom 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD. So we still don't have a terabyte. We have 512 gigabytes, which is not a lot, especially if you play Red Dead or Warzone, which there's an update like every week, and you only have like 3 games in your library. So yeah, yay for that. But for the price, I'm not gonna complain. Faster load times, steadier frame rates, quick resume for multiple games, ultra low latency. I wonder how that's gonna work, because I know there's some TVs that have low latency, so I want to see that in action with like a C10 or a C9, or because LG says that those TVs have like extra low latency. Since it has 1440, if you have a 4K TV, it will 4K upscale for games. Direct X ray tracing, variable rate shading, variable refresh rate. And since it's all digital, that basically means no disk drive. That means you will probably and most likely be buying your games digital or playing Game Pass to get to these games. And I don't see no problem with this. It's definitely a good move by Microsoft because you definitely undercut Sony with this one. You don't have 4K, but 1440, okay, better than 1080. Upscaling, all right. The system could hit 120 frames per second, so you could play games. You could play the new Halo Infinite, 1440 and 120 frames per second. I think that's good enough. That's good for the people that don't have 4K TVs and they have like regular, 1080 TVs and stuff. Or if you really don't care about all the, text, specs and stuff, this is like the perfect system for you if you're a parent and you're trying to get your kids something for the holidays, but you don't want to break the bank because the whole pandemic. You're not working a lot. $300 is easily, I would say, easy for some people to come up if you have a regular job. And here's something else that I found out. Well, I knew about it. Microsoft has something called Xbox All Access, Well, basically, you could, I guess you could say lease something similar to like phone companies when you could lease an iPhone, like you pay 30 a month for like 2 years, and you own it after the 2 years. So they did that with the Xbox X, the Xbox Sad. They did that with the Xbox One S. Now they're gonna do it with the Series S and the Series X. Sorry, there's a lot of S's and X's, but I think the Series X S, excuse me, if I'm not wrong, I think it was 22 or 25 a month, and you get Xbox Game Pass for free. That's a steal. I'm sorry. That's probably the best steal for the holidays. You're telling me I could walk home with a next gen system for zero, not $0, because they do a credit, they do the credit check, most likely. I don't know if you have to put a down payment, but most likely, if your credit score is good, you might just take the whole thing with you the same day. So in that case, $0, or you pay like 30, or not 30, like 25, $22 every month, and you get Game Pass for free. Game Pass by itself is like what, 15 a month for the ultimate. That's a steal. So you're getting Game Pass for a whole year free, basically. You get the system after the year. If times is tough, you still get your system. You still get to play your games like Cyberpunk, Halo, and whatever other Forza, whatever other games you like playing. The only one up that Sony has on the system is just the 4K part, in my eyes. Uh, but if you don't care about the 4K, or you're not tech savvy, you don't really care about that. If the graphics just look decent enough for you to play on your 1080p TV, then I think you should definitely be fine with this. And not only that, you get to play all the next gen games: Cyberpunk, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dirt, the new Resident Evil. That's a big one. And if I'm not wrong, I think the Resident Evil game is only coming to next gen system. So, what better way to dip and dabble in the next gen future with this system? And then if you don't got the 4K TV, when you get it later on, it gets upscale. You get what I'm saying? I got some TV shows and movies that do 4K upscaling on my C10, and it looks pretty good. It looks decent. You get what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even know and stuff. It ain't Avengers Endgame and HDR10, and it's not all that, but for what it is and for the price, that's pretty good. Microsoft just beat Sony in the price range. And when it comes to third party games, you can still pick it up on the Xbox. The only thing is, it's the first party exclusives, which we had one for Halo, and it got delayed. So this is the only way to make it up. Now, the only other way I can see Microsoft winning this right now, the Series X, they're assuming it's gonna come in at 500, and I'm hoping and I just pray it just hits 450. If it hits 450, if they can manage just to take a $50 cut on this, I think they're already taking a cut on the system already. But if they could take $50 off, I think they just won the holidays. You get in a better, more powerful system, and it's the same price as a PlayStation 5 all digital. Well, they didn't release the prices, but I'm assuming it will be 450 or 400. If you can get the price down to 400, 450 for the Series X, that's an instant steal. Instant. I don't care about the exclusive games. I'm getting a Cyberpunk day one, and I'll catch up on some games on Game Pass. But as of now, Xbox is oh man, I really don't know. And see, Microsoft got the advantage. They got the spotlight now. Now, if they want, they should release the price of the Series X. And if they have any games that we don't know about and stuff, please Sony, I mean not Sony, please Microsoft, please reveal it, because we have to know right now. This is November 10th is coming soon. And I don't know if the Series X is gonna release on the same day. That's kind of silly, since to me they're two different systems. If it does, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out on the following week or even on the 17th. So I don't know. They gotta hurry up, man. I'm getting anxious. I want to play Cyberpunk. I want to get the system. I need to know if I'm gonna be broke for the rest of the year in the middle of a pandemic. All right. Uh, that's about it for today. I just wanted to give you this quick, brief update, and if any other updates come through, I would definitely make sure to make a video on this and stuff. I'm getting back into the gaming atmosphere, so to say it, and I definitely want to be active on my YouTube channel for the next gen systems because I feel like there's a lot of games and stuff going on for 2021, and I definitely want to be there for that. So just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I might do a revamp of the channel, different logos, maybe a different name and stuff. But make sure to hit the notification button so that way you get notified when I do drop a new video. Because the algorithm is a little fishy here and there. But until then, stay safe. I'll catch you guys later.